Wow, that's got some flavor.
Today is day 2 of 10 of our camper van trip with our dog through Canada.
We are Nick and Sam, and we've been traveling the world since the beginning of 2023, bringing you along with us.
Today we're in Vancouver, British Columbia, and we heard that they have the best food carts in all of Canada here in Vancouver. So today we are visiting 3 food carts all over the city, and the first stop is Japa Dog.
And we just made it to spot number 2. It is Shawarma poutine, and it smells delicious.
This is spot number 3, La Tacqueria Pinche Taco Shop.
But I am hungry, so let's eat. Good afternoon and welcome to our first full day here in Canada. And today we're going to downtown Vancouver, but here in Vancouver we have learned that they have Uber Pet, which we are taking full advantage of. But today we are eating our way through Vancouver, Canada. How are you?
We just got to downtown Vancouver, and I gotta say, we were literally in the car for an hour and a half. The traffic was so bad. It was a 15-minute drive that took an hour and a half. But we made it down to Vancouver.
And today we will be eating 3 different items. The first one is the Japanese hot dog. This Japanese hot dog I have been looking forward to ever since I read about it. Alright, so today we're going to be eating 2 different hot dogs. The first one is pork because Sam doesn't eat beef. So the first one is a tonkatsu, and there's 2 toppings on it. So if you don't know what tonkatsu is, it is basically like a fried pork cutlet, and they basically just shoved it in a hot dog bun, put mayonnaise and some kind of like Japanese aioli, and they definitely did not skimp on the mayonnaise, that is for sure. The second one we got is a Wagyu beef hot dog. I didn't even know that existed until today. But this Wagyu beef has the same 2 sauces and seaweed. I am not a seaweed person, and they did not skimp on the seaweed, so I will be taking that off. But I will be eating some on there just like, because you gotta have it all in one bite, right? One bite, everybody knows the rules. But the reason we are here is because I read that this is the #1 place in Vancouver. I bet that is very debatable, and I'm sure we'll get some comments on saying that it's not. All right, here we go. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good, yeah.
I could see that she grilled the bun. They cut the sausages to heat them up, but a Wagyu beef hot dog, I don't even like hot dogs. That's how dedicated I am to this hot dog right now. The seaweed was a little bit much, but the hot dog and the toasted bread, that is magnificent. The hot dog is super meaty. It's really, really big. I've never seen oh, okay.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Solid choice. So when you come to Japa Dog, this is the winner chicken dinner.
You want the seaweed? I want the seaweed. I literally can't wait for this. I ran 17 miles today all around this city, and I'm gonna replenish all of those calories lost with this beautiful tonkatsu hot dog. It looks like they, similarly to Nick's, they grilled the bread and then they like really perfectly cooked that tonkatsu pork. Okay. There's like, is it hoisin? There's some kind of like teriyaki or hoisin on it. And then the mayonnaise, which I'm like a huge mayonnaise fan. Like the pork is so perfectly cooked with like a little light breading. And I think that because they grill the hot dog bun, it just makes it even better. Oh.
That was super delicious. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. But 2 takeaways, a lot of mayonnaise. So if you like mayonnaise, you're gonna love that. And the bread, like the bun, was very delicious. Yeah, but let's go. Next spot. Alright, the next place we're going to, which I thought was going to be last, but I just looked on the GPS and it's actually pretty close to Japa Dog. It is Shawarma poutine. Apparently this guy has the best shawarma in the city and he puts it on poutine, and it's called Mr. Shawarma and it's a food truck. Also, another thing I realized is the Japa Dog and this place both do not accept cash, which I thought was very surprising, it being a food cart. So if you don't have a credit or debit card, you won't be able to come here. What we got was the shawarma poutine, which they call the spicy box. And I am so ready for this. You approve? You approve? So after getting it, it's more of like a combination of like a rice shawarma box and poutine. So it's like half rice, half French fries. I thought that meant maybe there's like some rice as like a topping on top of the fries, but they put the tahini sauce on top. So it's basically French fries with rice, chicken, and like lettuce and tomato and all the tahini sauce. And if you like spicy, it's got spicy peppers. Well, they're not that spicy, but a little hot. But if you don't know what poutine is French fries, cheese curd, and gravy. And then in Canada they have every variation, whatever topping, whatever. Wow, that's got some flavor. Lots of tahini. I wouldn't say super spicy. I did take a bite of that pepper, which made it spicy off the bat. But this is like a middle of winter, like you need to get full to get warm kind of dish. Oh, there we go. There's the kick. Whew. I don't know if that's a pickle. There's some things in here, I'm not sure what they are, but I think that's a pickle. If you've had this before, let us know in the comments what you think of it, because I'm a huge fan. Like, really. I don't know what that is either. It kind of looks like a tomato, but not. Like, the texture doesn't look like a tomato. I'm so curious. Are you over it? You just want to go home? Oh, I'm getting full.
One thing that we have learned is these food trucks are like the OG food trucks. But a lot of them just got so popular because food trucks are such a big thing here in Vancouver that they have moved into brick and mortar as well. So if you're searching around for the food carts on the maps, make sure that you're finding the food court and not the brick and mortar. We just made it to spot number 3, La Tacqueria Pinche taco shop right behind me. But it sits in front of the Vancouver Art Gallery, which is super cool. And it looks like they're setting up for some kind of like outdoor event tonight. It is Friday night, so I bet it gets super fun down here on a Friday night. How did you get in the food cart? I like look around and I see you filming in the food cart.
I got carnitas, I got chicken tinga, which is like chicken braised in tomatoes, onions, peppers, and then carne asada. And he gave me chile de arbol salsa, which is supposed to be spicy, so we're gonna find out. The food here looks incredible, and he was super nice, so 10 out of 10. I haven't even tasted the food yet, and I'm already gonna recommend it. And they make all the tortillas in-house. They use purple corn and yellow corn, and I think I don't know how they do it half and half, so like half the tortilla is purple, the other half
all day. Interesting. That's really good. There's a lot of tomato in it. I think I was surprised by it because I think I was thinking it was going to be the cochinita pibil kind of flavor. One of my all-time favorite foods in this whole world, and definitely in Mexico. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here. When we were in Mexico, we found cochinita pibil, and it's like literally the best thing ever. I think it was going to be like that, and it's more like tomato sauce. Like, as it almost tastes like it's just been soaking in tomato sauce all day, and lots of sour cream and lots of cheese. So, you know, can't go wrong.
But look at that. Ah, yes. Carne asada with some tomatillo. Wow. That beef has so much good flavor. Oh, it's like fatty, and it's really thin, so he crisped, is that even a word? So when he cooked it, he put on the flat top, got it nice and crispy, and it's got such a nice flavor. And the tomatillo, it's like very mild salsa. It just gives it such a nice, like, fresh flavor. We're going with the arbol. We're just going in. I don't think there's anything better as far as like a type of food than tacos. Tacos are just simple, delicious. The arbol, it's actually pretty sweet. Not crazy spicy like I was expecting, but maybe it's because the tomatillo's on there too, but it's got a nice sweet, like kind of a kick to it. But if you don't like spicy, then I wouldn't eat. I would just go with the tomatillo. All day, ba boom, ba bang, wash your hair. We are so full, but we're about to head back to our campsite. It is almost dark and it is absolutely beautiful here. Wish we could just stay here all night. It is Friday, and I bet it gets a little crazy here in Canada, but I hope you enjoyed the 3 types of food we ate because we loved all of them. The shawarma poutine, I think we're indifferent about. It was very good, but I think once was enough. On day 3 of 10, we are heading to the longest suspension bridge in the world. And we're bringing Goose because he's allowed to go. But if you like this video, please give it a like, share your friends, tell your friends, show your family. If they're coming to Vancouver, let them know what they need to eat, and subscribe if you want to stick around for the rest of our adventures. We have a lot going on here in Canada and the rest of the world. And until next time, we'll see you on the go. Good morning and welcome to our... Nope, not morning time. There we go. How do I look? So,
I cannot wait. Wait, actually, will you take a picture? We're definitely back in the city because there are so many sirens. And the craziest part is Nick and I lived in a city for 10 years. And, like, I didn't even know there were sirens until I just looked up.
Apparently, it's called... Apparently, this guy makes... Uh-oh. Go.
I'm gonna start with the, what is this?
Carnitas.
Okay. It looks like maybe there's sour cream and cojita on it. Cotija.
All right, you get this angle of me right now. Not the most flattering, but we got some music going on in the background. We're eating tacos in the middle of Vancouver. This is a good Friday night. Uh-oh. She's a little wet.
Oh my God, Nick.
Sam didn't like that one.